500 likes for these top 5 scary ghost videos. It's been some time since I have seen footage that truly makes me wonder if it was actually a real paranormal activity or a staged sketch. Due to eye surgery that I had done 3 months ago, I wasn't able to look at a digital screen. Then who was making these videos? Me. Yeah, I just wanted to test your emotions right there. But in all seriousness, this next video might just be one of the best I have seen so far this year. It's spooky to the point where you will be looking around yourself, searching for the remote control. I mean, look around you to make sure no jinn is peeking at you from behind some corner. We have Manio, a made-up name for someone who made my spine shiver with fear. Maybe it was just cold outside and I forgot to close the windows. That could be your explanation of my terrifying experience. But you're wrong there, fella. I left the AC on, not the windows opened. This investigation is taking place in some old abandoned demolished house, where we will be mainly in the kitchen area, a place enough to send hunger down your stomach in regular cases. But now, without any further cringe lines, let's talk about what happened. The first plate moved from its place, and Manio noticed that. And how wouldn't he? It was right in front of his face. Then some banana-shaped objects fell to the floor. The door was wide open, and no one was behind it. Manio entered the room to take a closer look, but the door closed on him. The window did too.
¿Qué es lo que necesitas? Uy. Dame una señal y estás aquí con nosotros. Uy, oíste, le pegaron algo. Danos una señal si estás aquí con nosotros. Queremos verte. Uy. Queremos que te manifiestes. Haznos un ruido. ¿Dónde? Aquí se escuchan como que hablan. Danos un ruido. Mira, 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 mira. Mira, lo viste, lo viste. ¿Qué necesitas? ¿Escuchas? ¿Sí están hablando? ¿Quieres que me vaya? ¿Y eso de aquí? ¿Por qué estás aquí? Mira, mira, se murió, se murió, se murió. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Hoy? ¿Oíste? ¿Hoy? Sí, están golpeando ya. ¿Dónde estás? Están golpeando, están golpeando. ¿Dónde estás? Mira, 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 se acaba de cerrar la puerta esa. Se cerró la puerta, amigos, se cerró la puerta esa puerta. Uy. Uy, 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 ¿qué es eso?
Como si alguien estuviera.
Sí, como si alguien estuviera aquí, como si alguien estuviera aquí. ¿Dónde estás? Mira, 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 mira. Oye, está bien fuerte aquí. Está bien fuerte aquí. Mira. Se está moviendo eso. ¿Viste cómo se movió la puerta? Mira, 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 otra vez. Mira, 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 mira. ¿Lo viste? ¿Lo viste?
Ey, está bien pesado eso.
¿Sí lo viste?
Mire, se miran los piecitos.
Wanda Vargas, besotes para ella. Muchísimas gracias por sus estrellas. ¿Vieron lo que pasó aquí, amigos? Queremos verte. Se movió eso. ¿Viste? ¿Viste? ¿Viste cómo se movió? Está bien fuerte esto, está bien fuerte eso. ¿Estás aquí? Está bien fuerte. Mira, aventaron algo, aventaron algo, aventaron algo, sí. Aventaron algo. ¿Hay alguien aquí? Mira, otra vez, otra vez, otra vez, otra vez, otra vez, otra vez. A la madre. Y apenas voy entrando aquí a la casa. Mira, mira. Uy. ¿Hay alguien adentro? Mira, ¿hay alguien adentro? Alguien está adentro, Clarín. Alguien está adentro. ¿Hay alguien adentro? Mira, 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 mira. Uy, uy.
Acá corrieron.
Sí, corrió alguien, corrió alguien. ¿Hay alguien aquí? ¿Qué fue eso, Tari? Aquí se escuchó atrás de la puerta. Uy, Uy,
Golpearon la puerta.
golpearon la puerta, va. Ya la golpearon, ¿se escuchó, amigos? Uy, 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 otra vez, otra vez, otra vez, otra vez. Alguien anda aquí adentro. Allá que está aquí. Mira, 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 cuidado, cuidado, cuidado.
Mira, una patina marcó el pie.
Sí, tiene un pie, le pegaron una patada, amigos. Le pegaron una patada. Vean, le pegaron una patada, miren.
No manches.
Eso fue una persona, mira. Mira, se movió esa puerta, se movió esa puerta. Oye. ¿Qué es? Mira, ay, 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 ay. Uy, se cerró, se cerró. ¿Quieres que nos vayamos?
Uy.
Uy,
Golpeando por atrás de
sí,
la
están
pared.
golpeando por atrás de la pared. ¿Quieres que nos vayamos? Uy. Uy, el vidrio, sí. Es en el vidrio, es en el vidrio. Es en el vidrio, claro.
¿Cómo está golpeando?
Es en el vidrio, en el vidrio, en el vidrio. Es aquí en el vidrio, mira. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Por qué estás aquí? ¿Alguien está golpeando el vidrio? ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Se movió la puerta, se movió la ventana, se movió la ventana. ¿Escuchas?
¿Qué?
¿Escuchaste?
No.
Quiero que te manifiestes y estás aquí con nosotros. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¿Lo viste? ¿Lo viste? ¿Lo viste? ¡Lo cerró! ¡Lo cerró! ¡Lo cerró! ¡La acabo de cerrar! Oye, esto es bien feo, esto,
Mira una silueta ahí atrás de la ventana esa que caminó para allá.
Si está alguien ahí, mira, fue una silueta. Ahí están las manos, ahí están las manos, ahí están las manos. Ahí están las manos marcadas, mira, ahí están las manos marcadas, mira, ahí están las manos marcadas.
I honestly have no words here. I don't know how they would stage this in such a small area while also moving all around and being this close to the paranormal activity. So, to me, I believe that this video is 100% paranormal. Trust me, bro. A fat old man. How inappropriate. Have some respect, dude. Yeah, we do have freedom of speech, but this is too much. Alright then, a dude who lived long enough to have some weight issues will be our main man in the next clip. Let's call him Mike. But based on his look, he doesn't look like a Mike to me. He looks more like a Peter type of dude. Peter was on the ground. Oh God, did the demonic forces and evil ghosts take him down and ruin his house by throwing everything to the ground, making a horror scene he will never forget. I also wished we could have seen that, as scary as it would have been but also as budget unfriendly as it would have been. He was on the floor, sitting, talking to his daughter about McDonald's and also making fun of his own weight. No thanks to me, Peter got so excited during the conversation that he reached his peak and started singing the McDonald's song from the 80s. But how did I figure that out? You mean which year this song was made? I lived long enough, my child. He also mentioned that in the follow-up video when talking about the paranormal incident that night. Yeah, what happened then? Well, the cup on the table was empty. I mean, it was moved by some ghost. He tried to show the fans how it wouldn't have been possible for it to be caused by the wind.
All right, so Dad, if you remember the
I am telling you, I
stupid
can do it
rap.
all. I can do it all. I think it was like 88, 89, maybe, I don't think it was 90, maybe 87, 88, 89. They had this record that was a square. It was from McDonald's, but they put it in the Columbus Dispatch. But anyway, it's like a piece of paper, but you put it on like a 33, and it had like the Big Mac song on it. And if you could recite it and go into the store, like the restaurant, and recite it, they give you free food or some shit. I still know the whole song.
This has got to be the nerdiest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Check it out.
Go.
Are you posting this?
I'm gonna post it.
Well, just a disclaimer, I'm fat and I don't give a shit.
Oh
Check
God.
this out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Big Mac McDLT, quarter pounder with some cheese, filet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden French and fries.
Did you see that shit? Are you kidding me right now?
Hey guys, this is Mandy. This is her channel. I'm Brent. This is a follow-up to the, I guess, McDonald's song solo cup, flying cup incident.
And we did stop recording.
Yeah, there's no extra.
We flew out of the living room.
Yeah, we actually left the living room. I was thinking about going to the Howard Johnson because we stayed up all night, didn't sleep very well, trying to figure out exactly what this was.
We wasn't going to do this update, but people were asking, like, you guys okay? Like, part 2, please? Like,
yeah, we didn't intend on any of this to happen.
Yeah.
Mandy's channel is not about paranormal or getting views or anything like that. We could really care less, but we do care that people were wondering what happened and if we were okay. We're fine.
We've seen, you know, not seen anything in particular here. We've heard things here that we didn't think was anything, but now we're like, was it something?
Here lately, a lot of noises and stuff like that. It's not particularly old or haunted looking house, but since we have been experiencing a few things, we're going to put up some surveillance cameras that I intended to put outside. We'll run them for a few nights and see if we capture anything, and if we do, she'll put some here on this channel. I hope nothing happens. I don't want to see cups flying around my house.
Not my house.
That really scared me, and I'm skeptical about this stuff. So this is where I was sitting on the floor. This is the table. The solo cup would have been about right here. My daughter was sitting kind of in the middle of that couch, and my wife was sitting on that end over there, and this is the scene. This is our little living room. No ghosts, but this is where it happened. Hey everybody, back with another haunted solo cup experiment. We got the solo cup, it's dry, it's empty, nothing in it, as was the night that it happened. No condensation on the table because there was no ice, no puddling. So this is a recreation of the original night. The only difference is we have the ceiling fan on now, full throttle. It was not on during the original video. So we're going to watch it here and see if it shakes or moves or anything like that. So the wind is full throttle on it, no movement. I'll give it a couple of taps here. Still, it doesn't help it along the way. So what do you think? You still think it was hydroplaning or the wind from the fan?
In my opinion, this could be a great start for their new series on their TikTok account for their house hunting, and I definitely want to see more of their scary stuff. Just ghost related, not something else. Just so I don't forget his name, I have it right in front of me. Lucio is an old man who's so old his teeth fell off. Is he really that ancient? Nah, but he had done a bad dental operation in the past, and it went wrong after. Did the ghost break his teeth? How about you stop asking questions? I don't really know what the relationship is between Lucio and the paranormal investigator, but it seems as if they are friends or something. I do think maybe Mark the investigator is the dentist who has fixed Lucio's teeth, because they kept talking about that for 3 minutes or so, and I don't know if they were supposed to get to the point where they talk about the house haunting or not. But before that could possibly happen, something scary took place in the other room. I don't know what it was, but I heard a female voice saying thank you. Oh, sorry, as I was saying, some noise came from the other room. Mark stood up like a man to protect Lucio, but the door of what was supposed to be the balcony right behind him closed on its own. You thought it was done there. Nah, buddy, at least not until Lucio goes out of consciousness. The chair was pushed from inside the room into the corridor. A blanket was pulled from its place. Something was knocking on the frame of the bed. The lights were turning on and off, and a fire was lit. Actually, the fire was from Mark's lighter. He used it to see in the dark room. It's a good thing he didn't put the house on fire. Otherwise, Lucio would not only gas out, but his teeth would fall off too. There was a Satanism crucifix on the wall. But minutes later, it changed to a Christian crucifix somehow. Maybe these gens are Christians.
Que sempre venha estar dessa forma, né? E é isso, Lúcio. Então, é o que eu tinha pra passar pro pessoal aqui, né? E... Rapaz... Eu escutei barulho lá. Você escutou, Lúcio?
Acho que foi o gato, né?
Você acha que foi o gato?
Acho que foi o gato.
É, o pior que mais ele fica lá embaixo, não fica?
Fica lá embaixo.
Opa. Vai estar um pouco escuro aí, pessoal, porque a luz dele aqui queimou, cara. Mas não tem nada aqui, ó. Só a Dark Side lá longe, meu motorzinho ali. Não sei se a câmera tá pegando, certo? Cara, você viu o jeito que fechou essa porta aqui? Ô, minha nossa! Cara do céu, olha isso! Cara, impressionante, eu tô sem lanterna aqui, ok, pessoal? Eu trouxe só a câmera pra estar fazendo. Tô acendendo a luz aqui, eu que acendi, certo? Cara, impressionante. Opa, quase que eu caí aqui. Pessoal, pra vocês terem uma ideia, pra você ver que o Lúcio disse que isso fazia tempo, cara. Olha isso, olha isso. Cara do céu. Ô Lúcio, cara, você viu a forma? Impressionante, pessoal, o jeito que aconteceu ali, cara. E a porta, cara, nossa, eu não acredito, Lúcio. Já fazia tempo que isso não tava acontecendo, não era?
Faz tempo, vai estar conversando do sossego.
Escuta isso, escuta. Cara, a cama tá levantando, pessoal. A cama tá levantando, cara. Olha isso, cara. Olha isso. Olha isso, pessoal. Dá uma olhada nisso. A cama, o jeito dela, cara. Ela tá acendendo aqui, ó. Olha isso, pessoal. Dá uma olhada. Impressionante. Opa. Cara do céu, você é louco. Eu vou baixar a câmera aqui, pessoal. Minhas costas tá doendo, cara. Espero que ela esteja pegando alguma coisa aí. Se estiver escuro, vou acender aqui. Cara, impressionante. Cara, dá pra acreditar, pessoal, o que tá acontecendo aqui, cara? Opa. É, nossa. Cara, impressionante o que tá acontecendo aqui, pessoal. A luz aqui não tá acendendo, não é isso, Lúcio? A luz não tá acendendo aqui. Cara, o Lúcio tá em pânico, pessoal. O Lúcio tá em pânico, cara. Que já tem um tempo que isso não vem acontecendo aqui. Eu peço licença novamente aqui do local. Opa. Olha aquilo. Olha isso, cara. Você fica aí, Lúcio. Você fica aí. Cara do céu. Da conta, cara. Até eu chegar ali na lâmpada ali, ó. Talvez ainda fique muito escuro, né? Pessoal. Cara, não é possível. Ai, minha nossa, olha isso, cara. Sobrenatural.
I'm telling you, after this video, you might have to check the health of Lucio's heart. Forget about his smile for a second. He might need an operation after these scary events he had to go through. A man named Leo, that's the shortcut of his name by the way. Leo was once enjoying his day as always when he received a message from his friend asking him for the scariest thing a man can be asked. He wanted to borrow some money that he most likely would not return until Leo turned 60. No, he asked him to come and visit this nice house that's said to be haunted by some demonic jinns. So for the sake of their friendships, he decided to answer the call of duty and come to their rescue, to expel this house from its demons and bless it with his presence. What is he, some professional ghost priest or something? Nope, he is just a normal everyday guy you can find on the street at any time. The story of this house's possible haunting is that 3 men passed away here due to the activity. Wait, if they lost their lives due to the paranormal activities, then how could they be the ones behind them? Actually, I didn't think of that. Then who is responsible? We will never know, and that's why Leo is here. I think that's why he is here. He heard some noise and decided to get up and tape his experience. As he was walking around, the chandelier started swinging, as if some ghost had hit it hard. After a further look around, Leo decided to sit down and take a short break, only for the chair to move all of a sudden. Did Leo slip? Not the chair he was sitting in.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Soy Leónidas. Leónidas Romo. Me pidieron que viniera a investigar esta casa. Ya había venido una vez Bruno. Aquí sucedió algo muy trágico hace muchos años. No quiero entrar a detalles, pero murieron 3 personas. Desde entonces, las manifestaciones se han estado haciendo aquí. Empecé a escuchar ruidos, bastantes ruidos. Y me decidí a grabar en este momento. Estoy solo, totalmente solo. Ay, se escuchan ruidos. Siguen escuchando ruidos. Oigan. Creo que es por allá. ¡Ah, madre! Me había dicho Bruno que estas lámparas se movían. Decidí venir yo también, con el permiso. Pero alguien por aquí, yo te invoco. Ruidos, siguen escuchando ruidos. Ay, Dios. No sé, yo creo que sería cuestión de que Bruno y yo viniéramos a grabar. Oigan. Voy a cortar, chavos.
This is yet another clip that I can say has high credibility. I mean, just look at it. It's clean. The shots are close to the paranormal activity, and the dude is not overreacting. The only cut in the video was also done by me. Impressive. talking about videos with high credibility, I don't think I can say the same about this next one, as we have a man with copyright-claimed music in the background, making it harder to feature him. If he can barely talk normally, then how about some sound effects too? He is recording his house hauntings from different perspectives, starting with him during sleeping time, as when he is fully asleep, some phantom-like figure is wearing what looks like a turtleneck sweater. Just don't ask me how I was able to figure that out in a translucent figure. This ghost was walking around and sitting on the couch, while Rico seemed to be having some trouble keeping his feet right where he wanted them to be, giving us the viewers a sense that the ghost in his house is messing with his leg during his sleep. The second clip makes it even harder on Rico. He was explaining how he can't sleep without wearing the oxygen mask, or else he would be out of breath. I think that's what he was saying, but unfortunately, it seems as if the mask stopped working, which drove the dignity of the ghost in the house to its limits. He went to Rico immediately to give some first aid. The last video is when it gets more scary, as Rico was trying to make some communication with the spirits in his house using the Ouija board, and the string worked. The string between Rico and the spirits is the string of communication, of course.
People think I'm exaggerating or daydreaming or whatever, but I've been attacked by incubuts for I don't know how long now. I'm really getting tired of it. So I'm here to put the camera on overnight to document this thing. I'm not a good sleeper. I have to use this mask to sleep with at night. So it's not going to be pretty, so just be patient. I don't know how long it's going to take. Real old bed and breakfast haunted house. So I'm going to ask a few questions to see if I get this thing to move. Thank you. Are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? That's not the question. Are you a good spirit? No. Why would you want to talk to me? Is there something you want me to do? Yes. Oh, jeez. Is it something good? What are you doing? Forget that. Just forget that whole line of question. How did you die? Was it by accident? You're supposed to be no. What is it, no or yes? Was it on purpose? Yes.
I don't want to say it was staged, but if you look at the right side of the screen during the Ouija board session, there seems to be something going on in the scene down under the table. It could be anything, but based on my experience, I will not say what I have in mind until you subscribe and watch the next video on your screen.